Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. A midweek massacre. At least 78 people are reported to have been killed by pro-government forces in Syria. Opposition activists say scores of women and children are among the dead, and many of the victims were shot at close range. The Syrian regime denies the claims, saying terrorists killed 9 people. Later today, UN Secretary-General Kofi Annan will push the UN Security Council to bring in new measures to help end the violence in Syria. Police in Canada have confirmed that human body parts sent to 2 schools in Vancouver are likely to belong to the same body. The right hand and foot are thought to belong to a Chinese student who is believed to have been murdered by Canadian porn actor Luca Rocco Magnotta. Magnotta was arrested in Berlin on Monday. He could be returned to Canada to face the charges by the end of this week. Police say DNA tests will be carried out on the body parts.
First of all, we're talking about the same body parts that we were looking for, which is the right hand and the right foot. Secondly, it was shipped from Montreal. We know that as a fact.
Dodge and default. Independent TD Mick Wallace has admitted he made a false VAT declaration in relation to the sales of some of his apartments. He says he thought he would be able to pay back the money his company owed at a later stage. The Wexford TD's construction firm has now made a settlement of over €2 million to the Revenue Commissioners, but it's unlikely that the money will be paid because his company is insolvent. Forget the brolly, bring the boat. Weather forecasters here are warning that a month's worth of rain is expected to fall across the country in the next 36 hours. The west and south will be the hardest hit as up to 100 millimetres of rain falls in places. Towns in Cork are bracing themselves for the worst. They've already experienced flash flooding this week. The Road Safety Authority is urging people to drive with care today. The key advice is to slow down and make sure you can be seen by turning on your lights. Politics turns personal. A scuffle broke out on live TV in Greece this morning when tempers got a little frayed. A spokesman for the far-right Golden Dawn party lost his cool when Rina Durao of the radical left Syriza party brought up an allegation he's facing in court. An order was made for the arrest of Ilias Kassidiaris, who previously served in the Greek's military special forces. You wouldn't even get that on Vincent Brown. And finally, a 7-foot-long dock which was washed away from a fishing port in Japan by last year's tsunami has drifted onto a beach in Oregon in the US. The dock, which weighs 165 tonnes, was first spotted floating off the US shore on Monday. FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, the walls of a karaoke booth can't hold some people. They need to take it on the road. At number 4, in BMX racing, getting started can be the hardest part. At number 3, someone's not happy with their new sports intern. At number 2, some security guards can get very touchy. And number 1 today, the difference between 29 and 31 according to these two.
29 years old and time's on my side. I'm in my prime, I've hit my stride. I've got so much charisma and so many options. It's nice to always have my pick. There's nobody left! I'm all alone!
Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, all of today's tech news, and Paul will be here with all of the sport. We'll see you back here at 6 right here on 3E.